Hi, we're Summer Camp.
Stop calling me late at night.
Hi, we're Summer Camp. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Elizabeth.
Well, we've known each other for ages, and one weekend we just decided to record a song together for fun, and then we put it on the internet, and then we started writing songs and playing gigs. Feel free to check in.
Well, that's not the whole
anytime.
story. When we wrote this song, we weren't expecting anybody to hear it, and so we said that we were Swedish, and that we were 7 teenagers who met at summer camp when they were 14. But then, when things started happening, we had all these emails from people in Swedish, and we had to use like Babelfish translator to like reply, and then they'd reply back and be like, "You're not Swedish, are you?" Like, no. Stop calling me, you gotta stop calling. Stop calling me, you gotta stop talking to. The whole secrecy kind of anonymous thing definitely wasn't intentional. It was intentional in that we didn't want our friends to find out that we'd made a MySpace and put pictures of ourselves like on it and like tried to do our own songs. But it worked really well in terms of giving us the kind of space to decide if we wanted to do this properly.
But just the whole being in a band thing was unintentional, let alone how we went about doing it. So the whole thing was just a massive cock-up, really.
Waste my time, I'd be so happy, I'd be so happy, I'd lie. Film actually is a big inspiration for me personally.
Make it sound like Ingvar Bergman, I couldn't say his name. Or like,
the medium
yeah,
of film
Awesome
is very inspiring for me. It's really useful for me to be able to see people and to see scenes and to see characters when I'm writing, and I think that means that a lot of our kind of early stuff was inspired directly by films, John Hughes films in particular, and 80s films like Heathers and stuff. He doesn't want you, can't you? I find John Hughes so inspiring because he was somebody who was able to write about teenagers universally, yet at the same time make every teenager feel like they related to it and could be so specific. And just the way that he articulated teenagers' thoughts and feelings, and it didn't feel patronizing. And also that although it was set in the 80s, and so much of it is obviously tied up with like our thoughts about the 80s and our like what we think the 80s is, I think that it's actually timeless. And I think that any teenager, if you sat them down and made them watch Breakfast Club, whether it was now or whether it was from like the 50s, I think everyone would feel a connection to it and would recognize something of themselves in it. We made this whole fictional town for our first album, which was, yeah, kind of weird, but it really, really helped in terms of songwriting.
It was the idea that we'd be writing from the point of view of characters rather than kind of putting our diaries into the songs. And just the idea that some of the characters in one song would know the characters in another song, I find that kind of really fun idea. So that's why the album's called Welcome to Condale, because it's all about this fictional town, Condale. We're touring a lot, probably the most we've ever done. We're doing like a month-long tour of Europe. We're going to America for a couple of weeks and got kind of like really random places. We're going to Thailand and Mexico and Norway, so it's going to be really good but really busy. And then I think we're going to try and write album number 2 at some point as well this year, so
yeah,
lots to look forward to for us.
Big enough for the both of us.